Hi everyone, in this video we're going to do a ride review of the Spaghetti 100 gravel event. So today we're actually going to head over to the Spaghetti 100. There they got a 65-mile gravel event. They call it a ride, so it's not a race, but if you cross the finish line in first, you get a world champion jersey. Pretty cool, right? Alright, they're loaded up. We're ready to hit the road to Tallahassee. We made it to Monticello, getting in our hotel room now. Hopefully go to bed soon, maybe make a few adjustments to the bikes and get some good sleep so that we can have fun tomorrow on the dirt. We might be murdered tonight. Alright.
Alright, we're just waking up and we're gonna go eat our gourmet breakfast of oatmeal, and it's 6:20. Okay, it is I think in the 40s. Oatmeal gone.
We are headed to registration ASAP. Alright, we're about to head to the start. We got registered and everything. It's cold going down this hill. Alright, so we're at the start now. Lots of people, lots of cool bikes. I'm about to get started here.
Alright, so the course starts here in Miccosukee Community Center in Miccosukee, Florida. And there is a neutral rollout on pavement at this point, so everyone stays together for the most part. And right here in the 90-degree turn, still pavement until you will get to the boat launch right here. Now this boat launch road from here to here will be your first dirt road section. This dirt is pretty flat, pretty smooth I should say. And pretty fast. Now we're back on the pavement right through here. There's a little bit of a climb here, and Eric hits the pace super hard here, so my teammate Chris has to close the gap onto him. And then after that we have a left-handed turn, 90 degrees, and this is the second dirt road section right here. And actually I didn't know the turn was coming up, and Eric hit the brakes really fast, hit the turn really hard, and I think caught a lot of people off guard. I really thought someone was going to come up behind me and hit me at this point. Now Eric will actually get a gap around this turn, but in this case Eric hit the turn super hard, hit the rough sections very hard. I saw that he had gone, so I knew I needed to jump on his wheel because I knew he's a strong rider. So I jumped on his wheel. He is pulling super hard here, causing the gap here. And I'm just sitting on his wheel and letting him do all the work, and the group behind is almost catching us, but for the most part we are actually causing a gap here, and like I said before, it's really Eric that is pushing the gap. And we're coming up to Metcalf, and at this point Josh, he is also from Tallahassee, is almost gapped up to us, and he's really closing in on us here, and I see that he's coming up behind us, and at this point I jump in front and start pushing the pace really hard, and we head into Metcalf up here. Now the issue with Metcalf, especially for Josh at this point, is this is actually the route of the Road Century ride that takes place during the same event, and they actually will go straight through Metcalf here. Well, we go through a group here of roadies, and we make the right turn, me and Eric do, and Josh misses the turn, and actually you can see right here his route, he has to go up and then back again, so he actually gets pulled back into the group here. And so Josh looked like he could have caught us. Later on, he would say that he was too tired at this point. He had burned all his matches and wasn't able to close the gap, wouldn't have been able to close the gap. I don't know though, he was pulling so strong at that point. So, but I want to zoom out here. You can see he's back with the group again, and really at this point, me and Eric are working really well together, pushing the pace and trying to keep others from gapping up to us. So I'm going to kind of speed up the pace here, and we're just heading up here to Boston, which is the furthest north town that we will hit on this route. And you can see we got a little bit bigger gap here, not much difference there, but once again we are working together very well at this point. And so we head into Boston, and as we get closer to Boston here, there's actually, this is your first kind of water stop or food stop if you wanted to stop and get something. We did not stop, so we kept moving through this section here and really trying to drive the pace. Alright, so me and my new buddy Derek, we were able to get away from the group and be by ourselves, now working together. He's a great friend. He's cool, strong. We're in Boston right now, heading back. Hopefully nobody catches us. Now the other group will come through here in Boston, and it looks like they kind of have a little bit of a slow turnaround there. Maybe a few people got confused on some turns. So the gap actually grew there. So, it's kind of like as this race has gone on, it's been just kind of a mistake of turns, is what's called the gap to be as large as it is, not just pure speed. So I know that Chris and Josh later on, I would talk to them and they would tell me that they actually didn't know some of the turns and would have to wait on other riders to be able to tell them which way to go. So Chris and Josh are actually, trying to figure out their way through the course. Me and Eric are working very well together, really pushing the pace. These roads through this part of the course is absolutely gorgeous. It has these oak trees with, Spanish moss hanging over them, dirt roads. It's just beautiful, beautiful. So now at this point, me and Eric are coming in, and this is the connector road that will bring you back to the community center. Now right through here, you will have some loose sand, like I said before, and this loose sand here can be a deciding factor. Sometimes in the past we'll hit this loose sand, it will cause a gap, you hit the road here, which is pavement, and then you have somewhat of an uphill right here. Now when we're coming into this last section here, I did get a little crossed up through here and came over on Eric on accident, but it was cool with both of us. It was just a mistake, but neither one of us went down or anything, and we just kept working together. And then so I really thought that he was going to attack me coming up here on this last dirt road section because it did have a climb. He was a smaller rider than me. He's about 145 pounds, I'm 170 pounds, so I really thought he was going to attack here, so I was really bracing for that, but he just went up the climb steady and he didn't attack, so stayed on his wheel. After we get over the wheel, we're now on the pavement, and at this point he actually signals for me to come by, but I just sit on his wheel, pulled the roadie move, and sit on his wheel and basically make him pull to the finish now. And so we're just going through to the finish line here and taking the last turn. And so I knew it was coming out. The finish line is right through here, and so you have these rolling terrain hills right through here. And at this point is when I will sprint. I'll hit about 1190 watts to get by him and take the win. So kind of a bad way to treat someone who you worked so well with, but somebody's got to win the race. So but anyways, went by him and won the jersey. So
who was first?
I mean, I sucked his wheel.
It wouldn't be a dirty spaghetti.
That's right. It wouldn't be dirty. Some dirty tactics. Oh man, you did awesome, dude.
You're right, man.
Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about the course or the race, please add them below in the comments. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please consider subscribing, and thank you again for watching.